Welcome, wonderful Scorpio. This is your March 2022 Astro/Tarot reading. Before we get started, let's take a minute to get grounded. Please take a deep breath and relax your body. Imagine yourself in a big bubble of white light. Allow yourself to feel it transmuting all the negative energy into positive. Please take a deep breath and relax your body. Imagine having big roots like a tree. Now let your roots grow as deep as they can into earth. Allow yourself to feel as one with Mother Earth. Please take a deep breath and relax your body. Now feel the connection with your higher self, your angels and archangels. Allow them to help you every step of the way and set the intention now to have a beautiful month. Thank you, Scorpio. So as you can see, I already pre-shuffled the overall energy for you for month of March. First, we're going to start with general and finances reading here, and we're going to pull some tarot and clarifiers, and then we're going to do the love portion of the reading with the same thing. And at the end, we're going to pull from this deck an answer to a specific question that you might have. So let's start with the life restored. Look how beautiful these cards are. So life restores and then restored, and you have a waterfall that nourishes, some seashells and pearls. So wonderful. So let's start with this one. Life restored means that something important to you is coming back to life. So it might be a lifestyle, it might be a practice, business, or relationship. It might be new or old, and it's coming to life now in March. And it's going to be nourished very well, and it's going to bring you some, tangible, wealth, I would say, with this pearl. Okay, so if there's some kind of a new project, you do have the new moon in your 5th house in the month of March. And that new moon is the conjuncting Jupiter, which is a benefactor, and he's the luckiest planet of them all. If you have some creative project that you wanted maybe to go in direction in, March is a great month to make that first step, to implement the seed, and then just watch it grow. With Jupiter over there conjuncting him, this project might grow for the next 12 years, or you might reap the benefit from it the next 12 years. So I would definitely utilize this new moon in the 5th house. That's also significant for your love life. We're going to talk about that later. But for this part of the reading, so any creative project, 5th house rules the creative projects that you might have, your children, anything that you love to do, a hobby. So any of that can be taken to the next level if you implement the steps now. Okay. So let's see, what else do we have here? Yeah. This card also indicates that those of you who had a period of physical or psychological struggle are now letting go of struggle in March and turning your face to the sun, okay? The past is over, and enjoy your rebirth and flourishing, okay? With this Vata oracle that brings you creative blessings. Tune into your imagination and anchor your visions with action into manifestation. Okay, again, this is talking about this new moon in your 5th house. Allow your creativity to flourish, nurture it. It's gonna restore this passion for life that we have, and trust here. Trust is an invitation to release the old subconscious negative beliefs that you might hold. They hold you back from utilizing this lucky new moon, it says. So if you have something that you think is unachievable or maybe unrealistic, then that's how it's going to stay, okay? So what you need to do in March is learn to navigate your subconscious so it works in your favor, and align it with things that you want to achieve. The universe has your back, okay? But you need to have your own back too. This is what this is saying, to utilize this, you know, trust that you will be provided with what you need to accomplish whatever you want, and go for it step by step. You know, if you look at the grand picture all the time, you'll never get going. You know, if you take a step by step and step, then with each step, new resources and new ways of doing things will appear. You know, this is promised to you with this new moon conjuncting Jupiter, the luckiest planet of them all, in your 5th house, in your creative projects over there. So I'm definitely wishing you luck with that. And you know, if you're looking for a job as well, you do have a North Node traveling in your 7th house, and Uranus as well, that can bring you sudden new contracts and new jobs, even unusual kind of field. I'll go for it. You can definitely take it on. So it's just important that you release some. You see, this is like an ancient shell. So there's might be even some kind of ancestral block that you can release in the month of March for your further success. So it might be like a belief about money, subconscious belief about money, or ancestral. I did mention this in another reading as well, so it might be your moon or rising sign. So if this is a double time that you hear this, then the bigger emphasis on it. Maybe you can do some ancestral healing here to release, maybe, you know, if you were a kid and parents were maybe fighting about something. Okay, that one, 9 of Cups, okay. Then you kind of have a subconscious negative attitude towards it, and you can resolve that with meditations or subliminal messages, or even frequencies, whatever you prefer. There's a lot of free content on YouTube, so I suggest you look into that. And by the way, please comment down below what kind of content would you like me to create for you, dear Scorpio. Besides these monthly readings that I have for each sign, I also do like a reading or two mid-month, like a pick a card or something. Oh, that's way too many. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, just need one more. Okay, so from what I see here on the table, we have the Fool and the 9 of Cups. So the Fool promises a new kind of beginning for you if you want it. That is going to be very fulfilling for you with this 9 of Cups here, okay? So whatever opportunity presents itself, whether you're hired, employed, or unemployed, there is some kind of opportunity. You know, if you're in a company, you might be offered a better position or something. With this, I would suggest that you take it. It's going to be very emotionally fulfilling for you with this 9 of Cups. It's a wish fulfillment. Maybe also it's something with this life restored here. It might be something that you wanted to do a long time ago, but you know, then life came and you know, people saying, you know, you got to find a job, a normal job, blah blah. Yeah, so this might be also an old project, an old dream of yours as well, because we do have the full moon in your 11th house, dear Scorpio, that's happening mid-month, specifically on the 18th of March. So 11th house is the house of your dreams, you know, your long-term dreams. So you might have left some old dream to die somewhere on the way, and with this card, you're bringing it back to life. And it's going to bring you so much joy with this 9 of Cups. This is the wish fulfillment card. You just need to move into that direction and plant the seed. That's all you have to do. You have to take one step in March. Just one step will do. That you plant the seed with this new moon conjunct Jupiter. One step is enough, you know. Definitely, definitely. Okay, I'm making some of you guys cry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Some of you are like deeply touched with this. I can feel it because I'm tearing up for no particular reason, honestly. So yeah, I'm wishing you luck with that dream that you have. So definitely beautiful, beautiful March for you. All right. Sorry that I exposed you crying, Scorpio. What was I thinking? All right. Oh yeah, so if you know anything about tarot, then you know that this is Ace of Pentacles. It's the planting of the new seed. As you can see, the roots here. You already have the roots. You just need to plant it. All right? Life is too short to live without the dreams, guys. All right? Definitely focus on what brings you joy and move into that direction. the universe is gonna flourish whatever you want to do. So help yourself, remove the subconscious blockages, maybe work on ancestral healing, and yeah, but this looks really lovely for you. Okay, so we have Aquarius here and Scorpio and house 10. That's clarifying. So yeah, house 10 is house of career. So definitely some fulfillment and wish fulfillment regarding your career or social status as well. It's coming your way. Okay, so Scorpio, yeah, Scorpio, you are Scorpio. So this it's up to you to implement the seed. You know, nobody else can do it for you. We can't just stay around and you know, wait for the universe to deliver if we do nothing in regard to get what we want. Like I said 100 times, a goal without a plan is just a wish. Okay, so you need a plan, just a plan for the next step. You don't have to have planned out all the vision for what you want to do. Just a plan for the next step that you need to take, and the next step that you need to take. And as you go along, maybe you'll definitely have ideas for the next 3 steps. And when you move another step, you have idea for the next 6 steps. And that's how it works. The only important thing is that you start moving. And as you do, you will see how new doors are opening. I promise, okay? Okay, what else do we have here? We have Aquarius. So Aquarius would be your 4th house, right? Yeah, so also 4th house is where we have Mars and Venus going in the month of March. So if there have been maybe 4th house is a home, you know, ruling the home. So this might be what I was referring to about, maybe a dream that you had as a child even, because Aquarius is ruling your 4th house, and that's the roots, you know, and our childhood. So this might be even a dream since you were a child. Again, you're tearing up. Okay, stop it. All right, I'm joking. I'm joking. All right, so anyways, guys, you know what to do. One step by step and you'll get there, okay? All right, like this video and just watch it every month until you make those first 5 steps, and then you're free to go, and you know, you'll see more and more steps open up for you. All right, let's do the love portion of the reading now. Scorpio, we have Shekinah. We have Like a Flower in a Spring, number 5. Beautiful. And we have Uranus. All right, let's see what we have here. Okay, so Uranus is transiting your 7th house of partnerships and relationships. And the North Node also joined it like in January, I think. So definitely there's a emphasis on, if you're single, to attract somebody really unusual. Maybe attract somebody who's ahead of their time. And really, really different from anything you've experienced before. And this can also bring Uranus over there and North Node over there, can bring really sudden, I mean, out of the blue commitments, like a marriage in like a month or 2 or 5, you know. So, you know, Uranus has been coming into this house like a few years ago, but North Node is there now, emphasizing that. So just to know that might be like also a thing that happens for you. And with this new moon that I already mentioned in your 5th house of love and relationship, you also might meet really somebody new. And the opportunity is circling there with this heavy emphasis on the 5th house of love and relationship, and with the 7th house, which is one-on-one relationship. So March is very auspicious time to meet somebody new. Definitely. Let's see card by card. This card is in your reading for a reason, okay? You are encouraged to embrace whatever resonates with your heart and to commit to it. Just the ideas that nurture and inspire your heart are important, but the actions that transform hesitation, fear, or doubt into boldness, trust, and confidence are essential to bring these ideas into life, okay? So this rounds up the message of the general part of the reading, but also indicates that this new moon in your 5th house promises a new blossoming area. Look at this. blossoming like a flower in the spring. Okay, there's a new blossoming area in your love life and in your creative project. If you allow it, and if you let go of some fears in the past that we were discussing, maybe either subconsciously or ancestrally related, whatever it is, you do have, like I said, frequencies on YouTube for healing any of that, and subliminal messages as well. Okay, let's go into the tarot part of the reading. So yeah, for those of you who are in a relationship already, you know, there's an emphasis on the partner, definitely with the North Node in the 7th house. You need to put more effort in than you would normally do for the partner. So that can be a good thing, you know, however it resonates with you. And with Uranus over there, you know, there's always possible of sudden twists and turns, but it's always for the better. Especially with a month like this, with this beautiful new moon conjuncting Jupiter. Do have some fun, guys. Yeah. The 5th house is house of having fun together as well. Okay, so please do comment down below what kind of content would you like me to create besides this monthly reading for all the signs. We can do like a pick a card or whatever you like. Just comment down below and I'll try to do that. Okay, so first card that came up here is the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. So this means that some of you are letting go of something that you hold on to very dear for some time, because it kind of served its purpose. And so only one. Which one? Okay, Hierophant, Queen of Wands. Yeah. Okay, so this might be something that has been holding you back in your relationship, or holding you back from following your passions, as this Queen is in reverse as well. Okay, so this might be somebody from the past that you're letting go finally. Maybe some old wounds that somebody made. You are ready to let go in the month of March and to actually, you know, bloom. You know, spring always comes after winter. So for those of you who are like, you know, in a cold part of the love life recently, you know that the spring is coming now. You're releasing some old like belief systems. This might not be a person. That I don't think this is a person really. It's the things that she's holding on to, the things that she invested in, you know. So it's easier for you in the month of March to let some, or belief system. Yeah, I think it's the belief system. I keep being attracted to the belief system part. Okay. All right. Yeah, you're changing definitely your belief system in March, and that will bring you to the new passions. Okay, so Hierophant is here reminding you that meditation is important. I know maybe for some of you it might be boring, but there are guided meditations on YouTube, and they can really be 10 minutes long. Find something that you like. Just do it in the morning when you wake up, and the afternoon, and in the afternoon maybe for some of you. But the brain is the most receptive to this meditations that you can make, or subliminals, when you wake up in the morning and when you're falling asleep, because it's in a different brainwave that's easily connecting to our subconscious mind. So let me just clarify these now. Okay, too many flew out. All right, yeah. So meditation will help to rediscover your passion with the Queen of Wands. To rediscover your passion. Okay, again we have Capricorn and Pisces. That's exactly what we had now in your first part of the reading. Funny that it's again here. Oh yeah. So this meditation will definitely connect you to your heart space a bit more. Connecting to your heart space, it's easy. Actually, you can just put the hands on your heart and just stay like that in your bed, and you will feel, if you're sensitive to energy, you will feel this field growing around your heart and heart always knows the way. We have here the conjunction, clarifying the Hierophant, and the conjunction that we have this month, besides this new moon conjuncting Jupiter, which is very happy-go-lucky, that can bring you actually a new partner. We also have the conjunction of Mars and Venus with Pluto going on in the 3rd house. And this is a very passionate conjunction. So for those of you who are single, you can actually connect to somebody who lives next door, like a neighbor or somebody that you see in your everyday life, or you kind of communicate on a daily basis, connected to maybe a job or something, a neighbor you say hi to every day. This conjunction might bring you some kind of passionate, you know, spark if he invites you. Maybe, oh yeah, maybe they would invite you to dinner, but you would say no because you were holding on to something new. So I invite you now, because I turned this card upright for you, that you take the invitation for dinner or something romantic, you know, that somebody wants to do for you, and just have some fun. Don't take the date very seriously. Just enjoy. Just go. Don't look at the long term in the month of March. Not, you know, not long term. Do look always like what's good for you in the long run. But sometimes, you know, we might judge some people on the beginning and we don't know them that well. So maybe somebody who doesn't really seem like your match, or something that you see yourself in the future, is actually a totally different person when you get to know him better, okay? So if there's somebody like that offering you something in the month of March, I would take it and just have some fun. Don't take it seriously, and who knows, it might be actually something really wonderful with this new moon in your 5th house of love and relationship conjuncting Jupiter, okay? So if you're single, you might be attracting Pisces or Capricorn. Here, what else do we have? Aquarius with this card, okay, and the conjunction is in Capricorn, so double confirmation for Capricorn here. And for those of you who are with somebody, like everything that I mentioned psychologically still applies, and everything still applies here. If your partner has an idea for a romantic date or something, don't go with like, oh no, I'm tired. Just go, have some fun. Life is short. Enjoy yourselves. All right. And for the last part of the reading, we're going to read from this deck, directly from the book, an answer to a particular question that you might have. So feel free to ask whatever you want to answer. It might be something that I intrigued you with in this reading, or it might be something completely new. So hold your questions in mind, and we will pick a card that will give you guidance on whatever it is that you need to know. Okay, so I really like how the March is looking for you, dear Scorpio. I'm wishing you all the best with that dream of yours that made me tear up. So if it has such an emotional impact, it's definitely a thing to follow, no doubt about it. Whatever brings you joy, whatever brings you like emotions, you know, emotions put things in motion. There are 3 cards here. I'm gonna always take the bottom as usual, clear out the clutter, 28, and I'm gonna also show you these 2. So we have Parrot Spirit, watch your words, and we have Lion Spirit, be generous of spirit. So these are like the answers for some of you, but I only read one from the book. But this is pretty self-explanatory. Watch your words, you know, always be mindful how you speak to yourself first and how you speak to others, you know, because how you speak to yourself, we determined in this reading, is very important, especially because of your subconscious mind. Because we have 2 circles, and that's like conscious and unconscious. Watch your words. Watch how you talk to yourself and how you talk to others, because words can be, you know, a catalyst to change and a manifestation tool as well. You're always manifesting, even if you're not aware of it. So be aware of your words. But this is your answer. So let's read that. Maybe 5. Just one moment. Let me find it. Frog spirit knows that while all other frogs are croaking away, this is a time for you to simplify and declutter your life so you can feel content on your own lily pad. Even when life isn't creating a total cacophony. Is that even a word? It says right there, cacophony, I promise. We can become drawn to the excitement of lots of noise. Then the next thing we know, our schedules and homes are cluttered with commitments we regret making and objects taking up valuable space. Even relationships need decluttering, as they often become messy. Frog Spirit appears to you to tell you to clean house, prioritize what you need, and get rid of or give away the rest, so you can have some space in your day and in your head. You don't need the old stuff and its stories shouting at you about the past. Along with the physical clutter, friendships are something kept long past their expiration date, weighing you down with unnecessary baggage. Now is the time to let go. Whatever you need will appear when you need it. So release your grip on all that clutter that is making you feel anxious and burdened. Frog Spirit wants you to reclaim your space. Let go and jump. You are free from all that old stuff. What a wonderful way to end the reading here. Wow. All right. Yeah, so if this connects to relationships as well, I always advise, to get rid of the stuff from the old partner, that you make a space for the new one. So honor this new moon that is coming in by decluttering maybe some gifts from, you heard me what I just read, basically, okay? And it said also one more thing that I said to you. So step by step, and you will get, you'll be provided with whatever you need to accomplish whatever you want. So that's all I have for you in this reading, but you can also enjoy the readings I made for your rising sign and your moon sign as well. Thank you for sharing your time with me, wonderful Scorpio. It was a pleasure to read for you. Please comment what kind of videos would you like me to make for you and the impressions of this reading. Like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so you know when the pick a card readings are out, and have a beautiful March.